Hey everyone, I'm Ben.
And I'm Julia.
And we are Geeked Out Getaways.
Yes. And today we are talking a little bit about something a lot more serious than we've ever done. So bear with us.
Today we're going to talk about me. I've been dealing with some health issues over little over a year now. And we decided that we were going to take all of you along for the ride because we hope to benefit anybody who may be going through something like this as well. We hope that this will help us to share with some more people. And all in all, it just feels like the right thing so you can understand what's going on with our channel. Basically, I've been diagnosed with systemic sclerosis or scleroderma. What is that? Essentially, it is a autoimmune disease and it affects your soft tissue. It affects your intestinal and digestive tract, lungs, and heart. And as simply as I can put it, it causes your soft tissue to harden all throughout your body, which can be fatal, especially in the lung and the heart if it goes that far. Heavy, very heavy. So this all came up pretty quickly for us.
And unfortunately for Ben, our doctor has said that this is the most rapidly progressing case of systemic sclerosis that she's ever seen.
Fun. So how did this all start? Well, in March 2017, I just gotten better, or had a very bad cold and started getting stiffness in my index fingers. Sort of what you can see here. This is the motion I have left. But started stiffening up. I called it the claw, and it started moving through my fingers and then into my wrists, and I was getting treated for what I thought was arthritis. Moved through, was referred to a rheumatologist, and it took about, it was January 2018, as I said, that she saw some of the skin inclusion, which was toughness of my skin on my chest, and immediately put me off work and diagnosed me with systemic sclerosis. So, our lives right now. Well, I've turned into an old man in the course of 6 months. So, this is a fist. Can barely move my wrists. My elbows won't straighten. My arches and my toes have completely seized up. So, walking is quite strenuous and painful. Hamstrings, all my ligaments. I can't flex or bend. I can barely put socks on. My body doesn't move very well. My skin, most of my legs, my forearms and my chest are covered in this salt and pepper tough skin, which is extremely itchy. Probably the worst thing ongoing. But the biggest part is my energy level I am an old man energy-wise. Walking up a hill gets me completely out of breath on a daily basis. If I'm having a bad day, I have enough energy to get up, brush my teeth, put some clothes on, and go lay down on the couch, get up, eat some meals, and then go to bed early. Today's a good day. Have energy, feeling good, and they're becoming fewer and further between as we're sort of waiting for all the medication to work.
And emotionally for us, it has been very difficult because we're dealing with the idea that Ben is losing his mobility and could potentially...
Like, I could die.
He could die. And that is the scariest thing.
Yeah, it's not something in your 30s you're really prepared to start talking about, but here we are. But
it's been very difficult to see this shining bright light, just be so exhausted, and it's been very difficult for us in that regard.
But the one thing I do have to say is what's getting me through this right now is having support, and couldn't have a better support system than you, honey. I love you. because this is scary, and there's ups and downs, but it's freaking scary.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, though, this is who we are. Like, we're on YouTube not because we're trying to be superstars. We just have a lot of energy and a lot of excitement about life, and we hope we can help people improve and enjoy their lives more with us. So ups and downs, you're coming with us. Sorry.
One ray of light to all this is that there is a specific scleroderma or systemic sclerosis clinic in Canada, very close to us in Calgary, that has had great success in helping treat this disease. And it has been a very recent discovery. They've been treating it through bone marrow transplant and chemotherapy. And Ben and I are going to go to Calgary on June 12th to find out if he is going to be a candidate for the treatment. And
the result has been that most people who have gone through the treatment have had remission in their symptoms and the disease. So we're optimistic.
Yeah, but there is also a great risk associated with the treatment. So
chemotherapy and bone marrow transplant, not minor.
So it's going to be a very rocky road ahead, and we want to,
I'll say this, if you're someone going through this, I know how little there is out there apart from information from your doctors, but we're here to talk. We're here to go through it with you, and if you're someone going through something else, we're here to share our pains, our ups, our downs. YouTube is a very interesting avenue to touch people around the world. So
if I can say one thing is, Ben and I have been talking about sharing this with everyone for a while now, but it wasn't until last week that I personally felt motivated to actually do it, when some other YouTube friends who we've never met but we've seen on YouTube see Sean vlog. So Sean and Caroline is going through some major health issues, and they did a live stream where they discussed a lot about what's going on with her and their struggles, and it's motivating.
Really did give us the strength to really get off our butts and put this video out, because we saw how valuable their recent live stream was. And
Caroline and Sean, you guys are an inspiration to us. So thank you.
And Caroline, like you said, there's good days and bad days, and the past 3 days have been very good days. So we did not want to lose this opportunity to put this out here, take the energy and time to do it. So we're doing it not just for us, we're doing it for everyone else. So we are going to be doing a live stream in the next few weeks. We can't give you an exact time because I just honestly don't know how well I'm going to be. So when we get closer, we're going to put something out there to let everyone know. And if you have questions, if you want to ask us anything you want, if you know somebody or there's someone who's going through something as well, let them know. We'd love to share our experiences. We're just fresh into this. Again, it's really been the past 3 months that I've just taken a heavy step downhill.
I think for us, the biggest wake-up call was our most recent trip to Walt Disney World in Florida. It was shocking how much Ben was restricted mobility-wise, and we weren't expecting that.
Yeah, it was the physically most painful Disney trip I've ever been on, and it was a wake-up call, as Julia said. And now we're on to the next steps, and I am a good tenfold worse than then, as far as my mobility goes, I couldn't do that trip right now. Not a chance.
No. So it just shows you how quickly his disease has been progressing for us. For you. Sorry, not for us, but yeah.
Anyways, with everything going on, we are trying to keep the most positive of positive outlooks on this. You know, we're staying as active as I can, and we're staying as positive as possible. There's low days and there's high days, but with everything, we're just trying to do everything we can to make sure that we have a long life together, and let us know what you guys think.
Going forward, we ask that you're understanding if we're not as active on social media.
We will do our best to be here with you guys. At the same time, there are going to be blackout periods, and just know this is why.
Yeah. It's not that we don't love you guys,
Because we do so much.
But Ben is taking priority right now. We really just are very thankful for everyone, and all the support. Very thankful for all the support that we've gotten from you.
And we love you guys. And thank you for watching the video, and we will let you know when the live stream is going to happen.
But please, in the meantime, if you have any questions, please put them below so that we've got kind of some talking points.
Yeah, we're more than happy to talk about whatever, go into more detail about everything. You know, lots has happened, so we got stuff to discuss. We want to thank you so much for letting us pull on your heartstrings a bit and, you know, hear about what's going on with us. And, you know, we appreciate any feedback, and we appreciate you taking the time. And honestly, we love you guys. So thank you so much for being here on the ride with us.